if he were salty, he would be cheese, and then he'd be allergic to himself.
You know, the thing with Grossi was he was like this. Some Jeebus bombs in here.
Yep, let's
to
get
start
the Jeebus,
off the show.
Especially, I'll put the terrible towel on the Jeebus too.
I need to do
sure
something. I need to do some type of boop or something like that.
You already have the plunger, man. You have the plunger.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have the plunger here with me. It's in the bathroom. Actually, during the divorce, I actually took the plunger. Like, I needed to actually use them, and I threw a bunch of them away because I didn't need all 8 of them or whatever. Didn't make any sense to take all the plungers with me. So, all right, read this right here.
Maybe I should just jump over the couch when we get a 50 ball.
You would do that.
That's what I'll do.
You just sit on the couch anyway. Come on, man.
Every time there's a 50 bomb, I'll just jump over the couch. All right, that's
getting your exercise.
That'll be my thing. Yep, 50 bomb.
Congratulations, James Franklin and Penn State. Not only did you get your annual beating by Michigan, you got humiliated by a team without their head coach. Okay, try getting control again. Fumble it away in the middle of Happy Valley. Lolcow of the week. I looked bloated. That was the problem.
Yeah, you looked like ass at the North Carolina game, but then by the Portland game, you had already lost like 10, 15 pounds.
I lost about 25. Before the Portland game. Yeah, like as I said.
Because
doesn't this look great? Come on.
That's the picture.
I look like a New York plumber. Not even a plumber. Like even plumbers have more of that shit.
You should send fucking Shot by Hype gift basket, because that's your motivation. You should print that out.
It was actually not my motivation. It was not my motivation. My motivation was actually
penis.
No, it was actually rough physical examination where it was creeping up. I got tired of looking at myself like that. And secondly, I had to look at myself and I'm thinking, okay, what's the best way I can improve as a quote unquote athlete? First thing that came up was shed weight.
What is wrong with people? I would say the most fetishized thing I have is like just, having sex. Like that's
Well, I mean, everybody is a fetish. The problem is like there's some
what's yours? What's your do you have one? What's like your, what would you consider like not normal?
Probably lesbians, I guess, but I mean
lesbians
normal, I guess. I don't know.
Went well. Chick is like a 9'5". Sorry. Anyway.
Yep. Five's probably doing the tank bowl of his own. Tank bowl.
Demonetized. All right. The Bears are tank bowl, and look, that's like the easiest one I've ever done. Mr. Gunderplot, MD. The Brick of Shaw Ferguson was good. All right, Colts and the Patriots. This was one of the ugliest games.
That was such ass. Put Patriots in tank bowl.
Yep.
They
for the first time. For the first time probably in our adult lives, besides when we were besides the 80s, the Patriots are in the tank bowl.
And there was much rejoicing.
Patriots are tanking, everyone. Mac Jones is so bad.
It's not just Mac Jones. Bailey Zappi's making spikes and throwing into triple coverage. Like the whole team is shit. Might as well throw in Malik Cunningham and see what he can do.
That's the thing. Like when they put in Bailey Zappi, I'm like, he's not exactly your best option. He has had multiple opportunities to start over Mac Jones. And he's played worse somehow. Like Mac Jones is actually the best option, and he's
an inferior clone of Mac Jones. That's how it's always been.
Yeah, it's like you are a reflection of who you are. Maybe they should have kept Jimmy Jesus. I think they'd be doing better than if they had Mac Jones.
Actually,
Mac
what would do better is if the Patriots actually drafted well.
Yeah, well, that's on Belichick. What about the Colts? Are they just regular trash? Are they football?
I know they're 5-5. They've had really easy opponents. What version, artist, source of the PA polka do you normally use? I've had it stuck in my head and I can't find it on YouTube, only other versions. Apparently the one I use on YouTube, they took down or whatever. But I mean, I have it. Like, I mean, I might do a separate channel and just yeah, I do. I might just re-upload it.
Is there a dance that you do to the polka? What do you...
I don't know. It's...
Is this the polka dance? This sounds like a dance. This kind of seems like a dance that you would do to the polka. Or is it river dance?
I don't think it's that, dude.
Is it this?
Well, kind of like that. Go 5. Go. Hey, 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 hey. Steeler football.
Steeler football. We have Packers, Steelers. You watched every second of this game with a certain Thomas Daniel Grossi.
Mm-hmm.
It was glorious. I actually listened to both of y'all the whole game.
Yes, and it was a fantastic game.
I listened to your
and I remember seeing the Grossi people because sometimes complain about, oh, the Steeler guy's obnoxious. It's like, yeah, have you seen my channel before?
Yeah. Do you guys not know who UrinatingTree is?
Yeah, I'm some fat annoying fuck. That's my shit.
And there was much rejoicing.
They know who you are now because you flexed on Tom so bad. Like when they went up.
It's revenge for 2 years ago. I went to his house. We did a stream. I had to wear the cheese head, and it was not a fun time.
Yeah. Well, you guys are 1-1 now. What do you think? What did you see? What did you think?
I saw a running game that actually was able to impose their will, ground and pound. It was like a throwback to like the 90s, 80s Smash Mouth, where it's just like you just run the ball, pound the rock. The Packers couldn't stop it. They had over 200 yards of rushing. And they, like, Pickett really didn't do much, but he didn't even have to do all that much. It was just pound the ball with Jalen Warren, Najee Harris, and let the defense do some high-end talent stuff. But defense even had issues for the most part because they were giving up a lot of third downs. Jordan Love gave up some big passes. Like, he really dissected the zone defense in more than a few ways. So Love actually had a solid game. It was just those 2 interceptions at the end that killed them. The big interception by Pat Pete. Well, I mean, Pat Pete with the deflection. And then it was the final play where Romeo Doubs was open on the other side, but he wasn't looking that way. And Devontae KZ just jumps in front of it, gets it up. But the biggest issue there is in linebacker again. They suffered another season-ending injury for the second time in 2 weeks. Cole Holcomb last week, Quan Alexander this week. So it's pretty bare bones on inside linebacker right now. Not looking good so far there, but I mean, the Steelers are 6-3. I don't know how the fuck it's happening. It's endless bullshit. Everyone's giving Tomlin the credit, but I don't think it's really Tomlin. It's just the bullshit of the Steeler football. Don't ask questions. I've learned a long time ago, don't ask questions. Just accept the Steeler football for what it is. There will be bullshit. There will be endless chaos. And there will be just endless boredom. We will bore you to sleep until the fourth quarter, and then suddenly we win. And it's like, what the fuck? How did we win?
Then John Elway comes out. Yep. Can I get a woo? Can I get a woo
we'll get that.
from?
We'll get that.
Yeah.
Woo! I sound like the goat.
Do you think you're loud enough for your neighbors to hear you yelling like a fucking imbecile? Do you think
I'm a little further away, so I don't think they are. If I were in a townhome, I'd be getting police called to me, dude.
Listen to you flex.
No, I just didn't want to live in the city anymore.
Your palatial estate that...
like, even when I was in the city, I didn't get... Like, I mean, the walls are pretty thick, so I think we should be okay. Knock on wood.
Okay. Yes. All right.
I mean, we got to go with the Enzer mode. Oh, by the way, Packers, Tom, have fun with it.
We suck again!
All right, so the Packers are what? Trash or tank bowl?
They're trash. They're regular trash.
Yeah, they're regular trash. And the Steelers are a wild...
They're Steeler bullshit. The bullshit of the Steeler football. We're going to get the 7th seed, and then we're going to lose to Kansas City by 30. Let's fucking go.
I don't know what you want me to say. Like,
I didn't know what. It's an open floor. I mean, you're a miserable team. You got outgained by about 500 yards. The Giants put up 630 some yards against you.
The Cowboys, I mean, yes.
The Cowboys, and then like 475 yards of passing nearly. and you went 0 for 12 on third down or something like that. Like, what the hell do you do, man? Sorry, man. It's just like keep playing back.
Listen, ever since I won full time, the Giants have sucked. Like it's been top 5 picks like every year, and we're headed back to that. You guys are gonna laugh at me again in April when we draft Drake May or Caleb Williams, and
they're actually going to be good picks. So you know what?
Yeah. Well, I mean, but the thing is, like, we'll end up with whatever the third. Well, I guess we wouldn't mind taking Penix third. You know, like we're going to take a quarterback. Like the Daniel Jones experiment is over. His contract was built in for him to go max of 2 years with the 3rd-year option, but he's not even going to see that. So. And they'll keep him. They'll make him the starter, and they'll have him mentor whoever the next quarterback is. But we're going quarterback for sure. Mm-hmm. Like this team is not going to get any better. They're not going to win any more games. It's bad. This is a 2-win team, and it's sad. And we're headed back towards the tank bowl. It's Joe Judge all over it. You know what? I do miss him now. I do miss him because he would guide us correctly to a 2-win season, and I wouldn't feel bad. I wouldn't feel bad because Dable, right? Dable knows what he's doing, right? Obviously, you want Dable in place, but like I miss Joe Judge because he could get us that top 2 pick, maybe even the number 1 overall. Oh my gosh, could you imagine the draft stream if we if the Giants have the number 1 overall pick?
Oh,
could you imagine that?
You're going into coping stage. It's not even week 11. We have 2 more months of this shit. Oh my God. Someone save this man, please. Save him. The ride never ends. Oh my goodness.
I mean, yeah, I'm dead inside. Like, like I don't even know. Like all I've done, like I feel like Garrett Bowles. Like, how do you feel? Like shit. Like all we've done is lose for ever since 2012, basically. It's sad.
Emotional, damn it.
I mean, last year was great. It was great. We won some games. We should have won more games last year. We tied the fucking Commanders 1 game, and we backed into the playoffs.
You had no talent last year. You fluked into a lot of wins.
Yeah,
you have to admit that
because of Dable's ballsiness.
Well, the Titans game especially was the big thing, and then you won against Minnesota because they were even more fraudulent than you were. Let's be completely honest.
Cowboys are division. Like you can't really put much stock in them.
Oh, and then Scooter's going to be insufferable, even though you beat like the equivalent of a Division 3 team. Right? Investigation.
I slam my penis in the car door. You slam your penis in the car door.
Anyways, sorry. The Jets are...
They're football hell. They are football hell because their defense is really good. They got skill positions. They don't have discipline. Zach Wilson sucks, and Nathaniel Hackett can't manage an offense if he doesn't have Aaron Rodgers. Like it is bad. Oh, by the way, I do have something to say to Robert Saleh on that final drive.
Do you have the right time, old man? No.
It's in the picture in the watch. Why is that?
It's one of the developers of the game.
Oh.
And it does, honestly, it does sound, that is Robert Saleh. Like he just like doesn't have the right time. Like he had one timeout and he just burns it to 15 seconds. Like, dude, what are you doing?
You know what? Is also
I'm just on a
funny?
treadmill. I'm sitting there like, call your timeout, dude. Call your timeout. Come on.
What's funny with Robert Salah was he said it was lazy to blame Zach Wilson, but it was also correct. Like,
well, Zach Wilson sucks.
Like, why wouldn't you be like, it's Zach Wilson's fault? I don't, calling that lazy, but like, yeah, you're also right.
Honestly, it's a pride thing because they don't want to admit they fucked up on the pick.
It's like, oh, it's you're being lazy for giving someone a speeding ticket for 120 miles an hour. You should get someone that's going 90, and that's a more an easier or a more challenging ticket to issue someone instead of being like the obvious one. Fucking Zach Wilson sucks. All right, the Raiders are football. No, actually, they might.
Yeah, they are football. They are.
They are, but they are.
They are 5-5.
This one was hilarious.
Bills are football hell. I am saying it right now.
Yeah.
With how bad their schedule is, with how they've lost a bunch of easily winnable games this year, and I think the Broncos. I think they might. Are they football hell? They still trash.
They're football.
I think they might be football hell.
They're not trash anymore. They're not trash. They've beaten the Chiefs. They've beaten the Bills.
Well, I mean, the Chiefs played like shit and the Bills played like shit. I say that's more on those teams instead of the Broncos, but they're
but they got it done. I really think the Bears could stick with Bajan and trade Fields. Or I think they could go all in for a QB like Cousins. I just don't see them taking a QB after so many failed QBs. Obviously, this guy has no... Is this even a Bears fan writing this? Obviously, I don't see them taking a QB after so he wants to keep
Bajan or sign. I mean, Bajan wouldn't be fine. It would be fine as a backup. He's not going to be your starter. I mean, I could definitely see them moving on from Justin Fields.
Now the follow-up is even better from Albert Bonk. Like I don't know if these are real people. Caleb Williams is Fields 2.0.
What?
They're
not even close to the same quarterback. Are you kidding me?
Listen to this. Trade back and plug holes with best player available. Braxton Jones was the highest rated tackle last week, and Braxton Jones was the highest rated rookie. We need a center, wide receiver, and D-line and D secondary help. I can see Marvin Harrison Jr. or Neighbors going first, and Kool-Aid McKinstry going second.
Well, you're going to get rid of Jalen Johnson, so maybe, but they're going to pick a quarterback with the Panthers pick.
It almost makes me wonder that this was Bengal writing both of these. Like, there's no way that someone is that two people are that amazingly stupid.
I mean, who names himself Albert Bonk? Come on.
I know. These are like, and I mean, I guess
we need your advice for America.
Yeah, I guess Ethan Lighton 6057. Like, what do these numbers even mean?
Well, I think they're just randomly generated names from Google. That's my guess.
Those are the two dumbest fucking...
I mean, dude, there are a lot of dumb sports fans. Let's be honest. Just listen to sports radio. And
someone liked that first one.